Probably time to see what our 2014 contestants look like in their evening gowns as we begin the Miss USA 2014 evening gown competition. There will be no rhymes, unfortunately. I'll take your silence as booing. Take it away, Stephanie.
All right, we begin with Alabama.
Jessica is an advocate of childhood literacy. She works closely with Better Basics, an organization that focuses on enhancing the reading skills of inner city children. Give it up for Alabama.
Alaska. Kendall is in the process of publishing her first children's book. This journalism student is an avid comedy fan whose dream job is to become a writer for Saturday Night Live. Put your hands together for Alaska. Arizona.
Jordan's family has been very supportive of her quest to become Miss USA. In fact, if she's crowned on Sunday, her grandmother, mom, aunt, and sister have all committed to getting matching tattoos.
That's love.
And I'm gonna get one too. Arizona!
Arkansas. Helen recently found her birth mother on social media. While in grad school, she decided to seek her out on Facebook, and the two currently have a great relationship because of it. Please welcome Arkansas. California.
Cassandra once traveled to Israel as a student ambassador. After weeks of living abroad with a host family, she changed her college major to international relations. Let's hear it for California.
Colorado. Ileana is proud to be a first-generation Greek American. She says that growing up with the duality of both cultures has made a major impact on her life. Put your hands together for Colorado. Connecticut.
Desiree enjoys going to comedy clubs in her spare time. This 26-year-old loves to laugh and told me she wouldn't mind performing stand-up herself one day. 3 cheers for Connecticut.
Delaware. Kelsey has been keeping a journal every day since high school. She plans to continue writing it in one for the rest of her life, as it's a great way to keep track of how far she's come as a person. Please welcome Delaware. District of Columbia.
While in college, Sierra worked in an auto repair shop despite knowing nothing about cars. She's since learned how to work on a vehicle and used the money she made from the job to pay for her college books. Presenting District of Columbia.
Florida. Brittany is a professional model who has worked the runway all around the world for Michael Kors, Zac Posen, and Armani. This 25-year-old was even featured on the second season of Project Runway. Put your hands together for Florida.
Arizona, Arkansas, California, Colorado, Connecticut, Delaware, District of Columbia, and Florida.
To donate all of her clothing, shoes, and accessories to women in need, and won a $5,000 shopping spree just a couple weeks later. Ladies and gentlemen, today is her birthday. It's Georgia!
Hawaii.
Moani works closely with the Hawaii International Dyslexia Association, helping with events, bringing awareness to schools, and being a part of Q&As with students and their families. Please welcome Hawaii.
Idaho.
Yvette eventually sees herself working as an interior designer. She often enters a room and imagines redecorating it in her favorite style, which she describes as beachy Asian modern. Put your hands together for Idaho!
Illinois.
Lexi was the first runner-up at Miss Teen USA in 2010 and says pageants have helped her learn how to be herself on stage. She says her ultimate goal is to combine pageantry with Hollywood one day. Put your hands together for Illinois.
Indiana.
After graduating college, Michaela was offered a job as an afternoon DJ at a local radio station. Although it wasn't her career plan originally, she enjoyed being on the air live and producing commercials. Let's hear it for Indiana.
Iowa.
Carlin plans to attend cosmetology school. This 23-year-old loves the beauty industry and hopes to utilize her business degree by opening her own salon and spa. Please welcome Iowa.
Kansas.
Growing up in a military family, Audrey moved to a new state every couple years until she was 18. Not only did that lifestyle force her to be social, she can now pack up all of her belongings in just 30 minutes. Let's hear it for Kansas.
Kentucky.
Destin comes from a very small town but hopes to one day make it big in either New York or LA. She was offered a modeling contract in New York last summer, but wasn't ready to pursue it as a career at the time. Put your hands together for Kentucky.
Louisiana.
Brittany is a self-described huge history buff. Because this 21-year-old's grandfather fought in World War II, history is something she and her father fawned over today. Give it up for the hometown girl, Louisiana!
Maine.
Growing up, Samantha was teased about her weight and her freckles. She learned to block out the negative encounters, however, and says pageants have helped her learn to love herself. Put your hands together for Maine.
Georgia. Hawaii. Idaho. Illinois. Indiana. Iowa. Kansas. Kentucky. Louisiana, and Maine. Maryland.
Taylor currently works as a realtor and strives to promote the American dream of home ownership. She says pageants have helped her network and build relationships, which is great for her real estate career. Give it up for Maryland.
Massachusetts.
Caroline enjoys setting personal goals for herself. She recently crossed several things off of her bucket list, including building a child-in-need treehouse and getting a celebrity to tweet her. Please welcome Massachusetts.
Michigan.
Elizabeth was proud to be the first Albanian American to be crowned Miss Michigan USA. In fact, the evening gown she's wearing right now has the colors of the Albanian flag integrated into it. Let's hear it for Michigan.
Minnesota.
Haley is currently studying medical biology with a minor in chemistry. This 21-year-old hopes to eventually specialize in neurosurgery and facial reconstruction. Put your hands together for Minnesota.
Mississippi.
Chelsea once snuck into a daytime Emmys after party with her mom. She's a diehard soap opera fan, so she was excited to see all her favorite stars celebrating on the dance floor. Mississippi.
Missouri.
Erica played competitive basketball in high school, earning the nickname Warrior Princess. This 23-year-old was relentless on the court and often played on all-boys teams. Put your hands together for Missouri.
Montana.
Katie was diagnosed with psoriasis as a teenager. Her condition sparked her interest in skincare, so she became a medical esthetician and one day hopes to create her own product line to help women with acne. Let's hear it for Montana.
Nebraska.
Amanda is a big supporter of the fight against childhood cancer. After a family friend's child was diagnosed, she became the spokesperson for a nonprofit organization called Sammy's Superheroes. Please welcome Nebraska.
Nevada.
After high school, Nia traveled to Africa where she met people who were happy despite having very little. She said her international travels have helped her realize just how lucky she is. Nevada.
New Hampshire.
Bridget has managed her own wedding event planning business for the past 3 years. This 26-year-old planned 5 weddings her first year and has at least doubled business every year since. Put your hands together for New Hampshire.
Maryland. Massachusetts. Michigan. Minnesota. Mississippi. Missouri. Montana. Nebraska. Nevada. And New Hampshire. We have New Jersey.
Emily has worked with the stunt teams on Captain America 2, Liam Neeson's Run All Night, and Fast and Furious 7. She'd like to eventually star in her own film as a secret agent who does her own stunts. Let's hear it for New Jersey.
New Mexico.
Cameron received her bachelor's degree in criminal justice and is an aspiring FBI agent. Last summer, this 22-year-old traveled to Kenya to help build homes for widows and orphans. Please welcome New Mexico.
New York.
Candace graduated magna cum laude from St. John Fisher College, earning a bachelor's degree as a double major in finance and accounting. This 25-year-old hopes to eventually be CFO of the Miss Universe organization. It looks like Larry better be wary of New York. Had to throw in one rhyme.
North Carolina.
Olivia got to meet Robert Downey Jr. and was featured in a scene in the box office hit Iron Man 3. She was recruited for the film after a casting agent saw her competing in a pageant. Please welcome North Carolina.
North Dakota.
Growing up, Audra traveled across North Dakota and Minnesota playing ice hockey. This 20-year-old even played in a few Canadian tournaments on AAA hockey teams. North Dakota.
Ohio.
Madison graduated from Ohio State University and is currently a first-year law student. She works closely with the Pink Ribbon Girls and recently organized her own fundraiser event for the Wounded Warriors Project. Please welcome Ohio.
Oklahoma.
Brooklyn collects vintage clothes, altering them to fit her modern lifestyle. Her modern style, make that. She recently raised money to support leukemia research and is interested in starting a charity to help women with eating disorders. Let's hear it for Oklahoma.
Oregon. Emma has a walk-in closet and 2 chests full of shoes at home. Footwear is beginning to take over this 25-year-old bedroom, so she has to keep 2 racks at her parents' house as well. Put your hands together for Oregon. Pennsylvania.
Valerie says that in her next life, she would like to be a famous country singer. This 24-year-old was a Girl Scout for 12 years, and she sold the most cookies in her service area for 8 years in a row. Check under your seats, you might have a box of Samoas. It's Pennsylvania!
Rhode Island. Much of Christina's family lives in Brazil, and she says the different culture has influenced her significantly. This 19-year-old used to dread standing out because of her big curly hair, but now she embraces it. Me too, sister. Rhode Island. Please welcome back New Jersey. New Mexico. New York. North Carolina. North Dakota. Ohio. Oklahoma, Oregon, Pennsylvania, and Rhode Island. We continue with South Carolina.
Christina told me she's proud to be a 6-foot-tall woman. Competitive cheerleader in high school, and despite her height, she can still do a backflip. Give it up for South Carolina.
South Dakota. Brittany loves going deep sea fishing. Every summer, she and her dad take a road trip to the water and leave their cell phones behind for some father-daughter bonding time. Please welcome South Dakota. Tennessee.
Christy is an accomplished model. Although she's graced the runways of some of today's top designers, her career goal is to become a successful event planner specializing in charity functions. Let's hear it for Tennessee.
Texas. Lauren is an active volunteer for the Texas State Guard. In the event of a natural disaster, she could be called in to supplement local and state law enforcement. Please put your hands together for Texas. Utah.
In 2012, Angelia was on the reality show Survivor Philippines. Although she says it was the most horrifying thing she's ever done, she hopes to eventually return for another season. Give it up for Utah.
Vermont.
Gina grew up with 6 different foreign exchange students in her home, living alongside kids from Slovenia, Brazil, Colombia, Ecuador, Italy, and Thailand has given her an appreciation for different cultures. Please put your hands together for Vermont.
Virginia.
Ariel's dream job is to work as a motivational speaker. For the past 10 years, she's served as a national spokesperson for Leave No Doubt, a campaign to prevent risky behaviors in youth. Let's hear it for Virginia.
Washington.
Allison is a skincare specialist and makeup artist for fashion shows and weddings. She enjoys the spotlight and once sang the national anthem in front of 8,000 people at a football game. Please welcome Washington.
West Virginia.
Charisse promotes her passion of health and wellness as a staff writer for an online magazine. This 24-year-old scribe once won a Young Authors Award for a story she wrote called Chrissy Columbus. West Virginia.
Wisconsin.
Bishara currently works for Fox Sports Wisconsin as an on-air personality. This 24-year-old pictures herself being in front of the camera for a national network one day in either sports or entertainment news. Put your hands together for Wisconsin.
Wyoming.
Lexi grew up participating in gymnastics, dance, volleyball, basketball, and track. She eventually plans to go to dental school, focusing on orthodontics and cosmetic dentistry. Let's hear it for Wyoming.
Please welcome back South Carolina. South Dakota. Tennessee. Texas. Utah. Vermont. Virginia. Washington. West Virginia. Wisconsin. And Wyoming.
All right, everybody, let's hear it one more time for all 51 of our great contestants.